at waders today. They're fantastic because they allow you to get out into the water without actually getting wet.
Good looking, warm, and a must-have in cooler climes. But have you ever given thought to what happens should the water get above here?
We've worn waders for years. They are particularly good when fishing in highland lakes or launching the boat. They are tools of the trade for many who work in the aquaculture business, and there's a few simple things you can do to make sure you are safe next time you wear yours.
The main issue around the waders is that people wear them in a way that makes them, well, a liability. They can flood with water, it makes it difficult for people to swim, and it makes it difficult for people to get out of the water. And so what we do is train people to trap air in the waders and to turn them into an asset rather than a liability.
To demonstrate, we recently spent a few hours at the local swimming pool. So Sue, I guess the critical point if you fall in the water in your waders, you've got to think of air as your very good friend.
Absolutely. Air in your waders helps you to float at the surface, helps you survive. You can scull in your back to safety.
Now, we just happen to have a willing model who is going to demonstrate all those things. Just describe for us why he's wearing what he's wearing.
The belt here helps to trap air in the waders,
yep.
And the PFD provides additional buoyancy. By wearing the belt, two things can happen. Not getting as much water in your waders, but you're also trapping air. We're turning your waders into an asset rather than being a liability.
All right, well, I'm about to experience this. We're starting in the kiddies' wading pool and we'll work up from there.
In your boat.
Okay.
All right, Sue, so my first experience in waders is to just sort of slip over and wade through water.
Lose your footing, tuck up, trap whatever air remains in your waders, scull on your back to safety.
All right, okay.
That was quite a convincing slip, well done.
So if you tuck up and scull on your back into water shallow enough in which to stand.
Once I was happy with the kiddies paddling pool, it was time to jump in the deep end.
So now we've been through it in the shallow water, it's time to come into 2 metres of water. We're going to simulate falling out from a boat. So you're going to overbalance, you're leaning out, you overbalance, tuck up on your back, trapping air in the waders, and now you can scull to safety. Plenty of air in the legs there to keep you afloat, and you've got the buoyancy from the PFD as well.
So Sue, obviously wearing a PFD of some sort is very beneficial if you find yourself in the water.
Yes.
What about without?
So long as you're wearing a belt and you use that wader safety tuck position, you can trap enough air to stay afloat at the surface and to get yourself to safety.
All right, and to demonstrate that, we have this gentleman in your pop, no PFD. Let's see how he goes. Will he float upside down? He's hoping.
Tucking and trapping air, and floats up to the surface. And you've got plenty of air around your legs to support you.
And you can see that the waders, as you mentioned, are actually working in Andrew's favour.
Absolutely.
He could go for miles.
And as long as he stays in that position, the air stays in the waders. If he dropped his feet down to the bottom, the air could burp out. But by staying in that tuck position and by having the belt in place, those waders are now an asset, not a liability.
He's not likely to win any swimming races though, is he?
Speed is not the case here. Safety and survival is the issue. He's done well.
So next time you wear your waders, get yourself a belt to keep air in the legs. If it's appropriate, wear a PFD or inflatable yoke, and remember the wader safety position, which will mean you safely float to the surface and you can scull on your back to safety.